Welcome everyone into my channel, Everything PS. With you, MD. Do you want to learn more editing skills in Premiere Pro? So, you are in the right place. Let's start. Explore the key editing skills you'll use every day in Adobe Premiere Pro. For this lesson I'm using the 0301. Create a new sequence Premiere Pro project file. You can find that with the media associated with this lesson. Just double-click on the Premiere Pro project file itself to open it in Premiere Pro. When you add a clip to a sequence, that frame size and frame rates are automatically adjusted to match the sequence. So, everything will play smoothly. You want sequence settings to match your clips, to minimize conversion, and maximize playback quality. Let's take a look at those settings. I'm going to create a new sequence in this project by clicking on the bottom of the project panel. On this new item menu, I'm gonna go into the list and choose sequence. And this brings up a new sequence dialog. The settings for sequences in Premiere Pro based on camera formats rather than output formats. I'm going to expand the digital SLR category. And I'm gonna expand 1080p, which is one of the settings that you can get in a DSLR camera. And I'm going to choose this one. DSLR 1080p 30. Choose a preset that matches your original camera material. And click OK. I'm going to click on the name of the sequence that's just being created. And let's give this a name. Call this travelogue. Just as a little footnote to this, you'll notice in the project panel that if you have text selected and you press the carriage return key, which is the enter key to the write all of the letters on your keyboard, Premiere Pro tends to jump down the list selecting the next option. But if you have the characters selected as I do now, and you press the enter key on a numerical keypad, that's over on the far end of the keyboard with the full numerical keys, then it'll just apply that text. Now creating a sequence using a sequence preset gives you the most control. But it does mean you need to know the settings. And look at what happens when I take one of these clips and drag it into the sequence I've just created. I get a clip mismatch warning. This script does not match the sequence's settings. Do you want to change the sequence to match the clip settings? This means you can get the settings wrong safely, because Premiere Pro's gonna give you this option to automatically change those settings when you add a clip. So, let's do that. Let's change sequence settings. That clip is now in the timeline ready for us to work on. But it's pretty short. And that's because we zoomed out quite a long way in the timeline panel. To see this more clearly, I'm going to zoom in. And the easy way to do that is to take the ends of the navigator and move them. So, I'm going to click on the end here and drag it in to shorten the navigator. And as I do, you can see the way zooming in into the timeline. And now we can see that clip a little more clearly. I'm also gonna click between these two track headers, between video 1 and video 2, the first and the second video tracks. I'm going to drag up so I can see the thumbnail as well. Now that you've seen Premiere Pro automatically update the settings for a sequence based on the clip, you can easily make use of an even better shortcut. I'm gonna take one of these other clips. And again, I'm just single clicking here, I'm not double clicking. Because if I double click it opens in the source monitor. So back in the project panel, I'm gonna drag this clip icon onto that same button menu, the new item menu. You see the little plus symbol? That means I'm going to create a new sequence. I'm gonna release the mouse. And now I have a sequence that is automatically based on that clip. I don't need to know anything about the settings. I don't really need to know much about the clip at all. The sequence has been created with just the right settings to match it. And you can see the name of the sequence matches the clip too. People shelter from the rain. But you can see the icon is different. But that icon for a sequence. So, let's call this the rain sequence. Just so it's easy to spot. And I am pressing the enter key that indicates at the end of my keyboard. Not only can you drag one clip onto the new item menu, you can actually track multiple clips. I'm going to select the first item on the list here. Let's say I know that these are the shots I want. I'm gonna hold the shift key down. And I'm going to click on the last click on the list. And I'm gonna drag all 4 of these onto the new item menu. And now you can see it right away. I'll just resize the track header here. They're all the 4 clips. And you can see that once again the new sequence has taken the name from the first clip. I'll just call this More Rain. Just so we can see it in the panel. So that's how you create a new sequence in Adobe Premiere Pro. Ready to add some clips. Here we go, we are done for today. See you next time. Don't forget to leave your feedback down below, like, share and hit the subscribe button.